Hello grade 7 students. How are you doing? The first online lesson is going to be about the first conditional. Read the following sentences. 1. If I wake up late tomorrow, I will miss the school bus. 2. If the weather is sunny this Saturday, we will go for a walk. 3. If it rains this afternoon, I will stay home. How many parts are there in each sentence? There are 2 parts. In sentence 1, part 1 is and part 2 is. In sentence 2, part 1 is and part 2 is. In sentence 3, part 1 is and part 2 is. The first part of each sentence begins with if. The part that begins with if is an if clause. The other part is a main clause. So, sentences 1, 2, and 3 are conditional sentences because they consist of an if clause and a main clause. Now, find the verbs in the if and main clauses. Sentence 1. In the if clause, the verb is wake up, and in the main clause, will miss. Sentence 2. In the if clause, the verb is, and in the main clause, will go. Sentence 3. In the if clause, the verb is rains, and in the main clause, will stay. We use the present simple in the if clause, like wake up, is, and rains, and will plus base form of the verb like will miss, will go, or will stay in the main clause. So sentences 1, 2, and 3 are first conditional sentences. In a first conditional sentence, we predict the result of a future action. Let's go back to sentence 1. We're talking about tomorrow, the future. If I wake up late tomorrow, the result will be that I will miss the school bus. In sentence 2, we're talking about a time in the future, this Saturday. If the weather is sunny this Saturday, the result will be that we will go for a walk. In sentence 3, we're talking about something this afternoon. If it rains this afternoon, the result will be that I will stay home. Look carefully at the 2 groups of sentences below. We've already seen sentences 1, 2, and 3. Now focus on sentences A, B, and C. What do you notice? In sentences 1, 2, and 3, the main clause comes after the if clause. So, we use a comma between the if clause and the main clause. In sentences A, B, and C, the main clause comes before the if clause. So we don't use a comma between the main clause and the if clause. Now let's learn this together. First conditional. Rule A. We use the first conditional to predict the result of an action. We use the present simple to describe the action and will plus main verb in the base form to describe the result. Rule B. The if clause can come before or after the main clause. If it comes after, we don't use a comma. Now, let's remember the present simple of verb to be in the affirmative and negative forms. Affirmative form, I am or I'm. You are, you're, he is, he's, she is, she's, it is, it's. We are, we're, you are, you're, they are, they're. Now verb to be in the present simple negative. I am not or I'm not. You are not, you aren't. He is not, he isn't. She is not, she isn't. It is not, it isn't. We are not, we aren't. You are not, you aren't. They are not, they aren't. Now other verbs in the present simple, affirmative and negative. For example, verbs like and know. Present simple affirmative of like. I, you like. He, she, it likes. We, you, they like. Know. I, you know. He, she knows. We, you, they know. Now the present simple negative of like and know again. I, you don't like. He, she, it doesn't like. We, you, they don't like. Know. I, you don't know. He, she doesn't know. We, you, they don't know. Now conjugate the following verbs in the present simple affirmative or negative. Verbs want and read in the present simple affirmative and verbs visit and have in the present simple negative. Check your answers. Present simple affirmative of want. I want, you want, he, she wants with S, we, you, they want. Read. I, you read, he, she reads with S, we, you, they read. Present simple negative of visit and have. Visit. I don't visit, you don't visit. He, she doesn't visit. We, you, they don't visit. Have. I, you don't have. He, she, it doesn't have. We, you, they don't have. Thank you for your attention, grade 7. Stay safe, stay home.